Mysterium or something.
Hmm.
Well, we've had a hat before. We've had this.
This box. Box.
Make sure it doesn't go under the flap.
That's true. Oh, we can fix that. Hang on. Stop putting tickets in the box for a second.
Oh, do you want my thing from yesterday? The tickets.
1 second.
Hold
One
on.
moment.
The tickets were getting stuffed. We're trying to solve the ticket problems.
This is probably a worse idea than... Whatever, it's fine. Where's the tape?
That's not tape. That's
Yeah, is there tape over there? Yeah, send me the white tape. White tape.
Bring me the white tape, not the white page.
We're putting these in here.
Yes.
Not using the white tapes. Don't trust the blue tapes. Or else.
Go ahead.
Fancy.
Just make it. Oh, you did. Oh man.
What?
He's going above and beyond.
We want to make sure that they don't fall under
All right,
the...
tickets and boxes and move along.
You can mute me, Drew. Hey, everyone. If you did not put your name on a ticket, put your name on a ticket now. Come find Zib. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you did not put your name on a ticket. Or you will definitely not get a prize if you don't put your name on a ticket. Other than that, we're going to get started. Not yet. We will start with... What? What? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Don't worry about it.
The last time I said that, there was a bomb at the city.
Kelly, where's Kelly? Kelly. Or do you want me to do it? I can do it. Okay.
Hi. For all of you who fell in love with my puzzles and love my puzzles, if you completed 4 of the puzzles, you may get a ticket.
Raise your hand if you completed 4 of the
If
puzzles.
you completed 4 of the puzzles.
If you completed 8 of the puzzles, you'll get 2.
If you completed 8 puzzles, all 8 puzzles, all of them. If your passport is full.
If you completed...
If you have at least 4, raise your hand.
You got 4 stickers.
Stickers.
If you have 4 stickers, raise your hand. At least 4.
At least 4.
Passport, yeah.
Passport stamps. I'm sorry. If your passport is half full, you get a sticker. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're close enough. That's all right.
Back there's a...
That's all right. Yeah. We got a couple more. We're good. Yep, she gets one. We're good. Yep.
I should get one for spending 2 days on that bloody ass.
Yeah. That's fair. That's totally fair.
Granny gets an extra stick.
If you completed all 8 stickers, passport stamps, if your passport is full, you get 2 tickets.
Your passport is full, which is just those 3?
Just those 3.
Yes, okay.
Weird.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, it is quite warm next to the projector.
Okay. That's it.
Okay,
Who's
everyone,
next?
great. Next, marker missions.
All right, so you guys did really, really good this year on marker missions. I think most of the the groups finished all or like a 9 out of 10 of all of the puzzles in order. Bringing up the rear, red team got 220 points altogether, which is really impressive considering that green team in the middle at the second place got 400 points. Here's looking at you, all those people that were hoarding those tokens that were riding around. You know who I'm talking about. And the winner of marker missions is the blue team at 490.
So, if you were on the blue team, raise your hand. You get an extra ticket. Blue team, raise your hand. Blue team, last call. Raise your hand.
There were only like 5 or 6 people.
Well, you only get prizes if you show up, so...
That is also true.
This convention is not presented by Microsoft.
All right, kudos to all of you who submitted a photo with our cool, awesome props back there. The winning picture, everybody who is in this picture, come up and get... Raise your hand if you're in this picture, because I don't know who all is in that picture. I'm not even sure how many people are in that picture. So if you're in that picture, congratulations, that's the winning one.
4, 5, at least 6?
Yes, the arms count.
Maybe 7?
That is part of you in the picture.
You should have been holding a prop.
Wait,
All
is it
right.
all posted in front of him?
Sorry?
Is it all posted in front of you? Then it counts.
Last chance. Anyone in the picture needs a ticket.
And the props are free to take.
Yes.
So
Feel free to take the props. We would like them to be gone.
first person wins.
Okay, next. Are you doing what would Atris build? What would Atris build?
Next up are coasters. I'd like to thank everybody again for your fantastic contributions to Atris's theme park age. He appreciated them a lot. Atris's favorite was the Camadile coaster. Camadile coaster people, poke up your hands.
Raise your hands for Camadile.
Don't applaud while holding the mic.
Don't applaud while holding the mic. Are you doing pub trivia, or are you doing pub trivia?
Yeah, I can do pub trivia. Unless Drew wants to come up here. All right, and for pub trivia, the winners were the Rabid Squeeze. So if you were a Rabid Squee, put up your paw.
Don't scratch anyone with it.
Don't scratch anyone. Do not share rabies.
Rabid Squeeze, raise your hands. Can't just be him.
There were more people on Rabid Squeeze.
There were at least 2 more people on that team.
Okay.
Each member of the team
Every
gets
member?
to... Did you all... Okay.
Anybody?
Was there anything else that gets more tickets?
No, that's our prize announcements.
Yeah. Okay, well, in that case...
Did anybody figure out the sentence from the language lesson?
Oh, yeah, did anyone figure out the sentence from the language lesson?
Nope.
What are you, simpletons?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, take another ticket, write your name, and we'll ignore a rabbit squeeze. We'll burn it.
Be kind to the elderly.
I am being kind. I'm giving you another ticket.
I know you're just
Do you want us to take it back?
No. Or my dead body.
Yeah, we will.
You're welcome to go over that.
Okay. Mute. Is everyone ready? Welcome once again to The Prize is Right, where there are no game shows, you just get prizes. Yes, if we hold up prizes. We have a grand selection of prizes, starting with things donated by Cyan. We have an assortment of The Art of Abduction backer reward books. We have some of the remaining Uru soundtracks. Yes, they briefly had a web store, if anyone remembers. We have boxed copies of Abduction, both Mac and PC, in one disc. Well, 2 discs, 1 box. A blast from the past, Cosmic Osmos Hexile, which will definitely run on your machine. It's not the manhole, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Myst 5 soundtrack.
Only came in the limited edition, so is another
Including, open it, including the first chapter of the Book of Merim. The only chapter of the Book of Merim. We also have the outsides of the Myst 5 soundtrack without soundtracks in them, if you would like one. No, we'll do that last. So, folder. We have an empty Cyan-branded folder that the Myst 5 soundtracks came in. Carry on. We have a number of Myst commemorative posters. These were printed for Mysterium 2014. These are not the ones with the fancy lithograph thing, but they are signed by Rand Miller. You are responsible for finding a poster tube for them. We have a more or less Savidro action figure, along with his soulmate, a more or less Rand Miller action figure. Rand does not like thinking about these things. I suggested they make more figurines one year, and they thought I meant action figures, and they got very upset. We have from Parker an abduction-themed picture frame made of lovely MDF. Not MDF? Corian, made of Corian. Much better than MDF. Okay, and some MDF, Eshrick Crest? Yes, Eshrick Crest. Shallow and deep. Take your pick. Along with So, if any of you saw Duckney, my little stuffed duck dressed as Escher, Parker decided to make him some tablet necklaces, and these are prototypes in an assortment of sizes. You get all 6. We have Conehenge, set of 5, and finally, pick it up. As you may have heard, Cyan sent a certain backer tiers a PDF of the Art of Cyan book. They decided to print a single copy for Mysterium, and Rand signed it. They have valued it at $250 because they're not going to print another one until they decide to print another one. Do I hear 300? 200, 200? Yes. If you bid on it, we will use it to go out to dinner.
No.
Would you like to bid on it? 250, 250. I have 250. 300, 300? Okay. Sure. Right. So, the rules are, we will call out a name. If your name gets called, come up and pick a prize. We will not wait. We will call the next name so that this doesn't take forever. So if you take too long, the prize you want might get taken. So come on up and grab your prize. The cones are a single set. The tablets are a single set. The crests are not a single set. Okay, and the first name is Mamiki. Come on down. Yeah, we'll give you a minute. Jennifer.
Surprise.
Jennifer. What? Tayrun. Run, Tayrun, run. This and other cliches will be available to you for one more hour of Mysterium. Gabe. Gabe. Kelly. Link's Revenge. Bruce. Dan B. Dan B. What? What Dan B?
New Dan.
No, but what Dan B? Dan B. What? Oh, Dan B. You get 2 prizes. So I picked your name twice. The Rabid Squee team seems to have misunderstood how this works. Oh, okay. Mamiki, you get a second prize, apparently.
No.
What?
Skip that one.
Yeah, skip it.
Okay, never mind. That's okay.
Yeah. Mamiki doesn't get any more prizes.
Yeah. We're cutting you off, honey. Paul again. Paul. Brief intermission. Who wants a cone? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Who likes the cones? Aren't they cool and squishy?
One more. One more. Mamiki. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna shuffle them a bit more.
Well, it was because they were sticking in the
Oh,
there, so
yeah.
they're all aligned to the wall. I'm like, he's not gonna get those.
Hollister. Oh, who got the Art of Cyan book?
Mamiki.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Unbelievable.
Mamiki, choose another one again. Hey, those were for the audience.
Well, they can pass them back.
Throw them back. Throw them to the audience. Where'd it go? It's gone. They should be. Then they aren't.
Not all the posters are signed.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the one on the wall is signed. Yeah, take the one on the wall. It's, CJ.
I didn't even try on the last name.
Yeah, yep. Hollister again. I swear you can see that we're mixing them up. This isn't like we're not cheating. Devinette. Mamiki. Parker. Have you seen the tablets? Zib! Zib's going to take the folder. Yep. Brenda. Bruce, once again. Bruce. Moose. Bruce the Moose. And a cat. Hey-run. What? Committee is not doing well. Strix. What? No, I do not think FMG chair gets 3. Not till next year. Dan the Mist fan. Alex. Cones. Who wants cones? Cones.
Oh, but how will people know not to? Well, that would have been common sense.
Do you need more cones?
Oh, no, I thought that's what you said. I was going to ask you to leave.
Before we pull another one, has everyone heard the wheelbarrow joke? Wheelbarrow?
Okay, you're disqualified.
Kefrith!
I've never seen him so happy.
Mr. M3 fan. This is blank. No. Mamiki. Brenda. We asked Cyan if we should hold on to some of these for future years, and they said, no, please don't. It's not quite as bad as the manhole, but... Christopher. Hey, Brenda, come on back. Statistics, everyone, statistics. CJ. Devin. Church. What do we have left? Clearly you people like abduction more than Cosmic Hospital. Bruce, you want some more? I will say if your name gets called 20 times and you don't want more prizes, you're not required to take them, but... Matt. Mr. M... No, that's that Matt. Mr. M3 fan. Sorry. It said Matt on the bottom. I didn't think of it. M-A-T-T, not M-at. It's a very distinct inflection there. Narotia. Narotiza. Narotiza?
I know who he is. I'm looking at him.
Dan B. What's left? Okay, there's stuff left. Good.
There's 2 copies of Cosmic Puzzle.
Okay. Yeah. Let's pair one of those with one cosmic. You have to take one of those too. Alex. Yeah, and then. Yeah. Your choice is 2 of these, or this and that. Or okay.
Can't believe that worked.
Cone. Ah. Odo! Cosmic Osmo? Do you want Cosmic Osmo? Yeah, he'll take Cosmic Osmo. Does anyone really want an unfilled... Are there any left? Oh. Okay. Well, now we're having the yodeling thing. We're not... Last cone. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it over to the concierge.
For what? Do you want to keep the unsigned poster?
Oh, wait, is there a poster?
There's one unsigned. We could keep it as like a display poster.
No. Cool. Okay, wait, one more.
But you're doing the location.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
you announce and then I say what it is, and yeah. Gabe. Okay, fine. Yeah, you don't have to take it if you don't want. That's fine. Devin Ed. Okay. Hana. Does Hana want a poster? Hana want a poster? We could raffle off the posters we have around the room.
I've taken one of them home.
Everything must go.
Flash sale. We're reducing the cones from 2 for $5 to 2 for $5. Okay, go ahead. Mute me.
All right, this is the exciting part where we talk about next year. Who all is already excited for Mysterium 2018? Yes. Now, so we have something back here. Let's see. So first of all, we're going to talk about who is going to be hosting, and then we're going to talk about where it's going to be hosted. And Cap and I, as this year's con-chairs, have this lovely little torch. And we like to do a little thing where we pass the torch from one year to the next. So on behalf of us, Odo, come on down and accept this torch. Say hi to your 2018 con-chair. Yeah, now that they're all woken up, they're applauding. Here you go.
Say something. Speech. Drea, come here. Speech. Well, what am I saying then? Why do I have to come over here? Pardon? Say hi. Okay. I didn't have a choice.
I assigned him con-chair. You see, when people don't bid, I assign people. And sometimes when people do bid.
You invented a word for that, didn't you?
No, Ellery invented the word voluntold. Yeah. Voluntold.
Join committee. It's fun.
Yes. We will voluntold you into the committee.
Yeah.
If you have any interest in helping out,
Your mouth is here.
There's a microphone. You are holding it away from your mouth.
I know, because I'm projecting.
Yes, but there's a stream. We're recording. He's trying to get fired before it even starts.
Also, I can barely hear you over here, so you're not projecting.
You're not projecting at all.
Fair enough. Okay.
Projector's over here.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I don't know what to say. We're looking forward to another fun year.
Good job, Otto.
I don't know.
Now, as the head of the Falling Man Group, which is the business organization that somehow runs this whole thing, I get to announce where and when it will be. As always, it will be the first weekend in August 2018, August 3rd through 5th. And next year, it will be in St. Louis, Missouri. Beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. Home of a hotel that used to be a train station.
Well, that's a correct statement. We didn't say it was our hotel. We said it was.
I said it's the home of a hotel that used to be a train. I didn't say it's necessarily going to be our hotel, much as I would like it to be our hotel. There's a Panera in St. Louis.
St.
Yeah.
Louis has lots of things.
What?
I know, but nobody else knows that.
Okay. Are you? Yes?
Since they're not. Why St. Louis?
Why St. Louis?
Why St. Louis?
Drew.
We're good. Okay, thank you. Very affordable city, easy to get to from a lot of different locations, unlike Florida. Sorry, OHB. I'm sure our Pacific Northwest friends would appreciate something a little bit closer. Okay. And I have a couple of really cool activities planned in the city. Like you've got a few more months to find out.
But there is a museum that requires a liability waiver.
Yes.
Sounds perfect for Mysterium.
Yep.
We can flash some pictures if you want to bring the screen down again.
What?
We can flash the pictures if you want to bring the screen down again.
We could, but we're not going to. We want to wrap this up. There was another hand somewhere I saw. A hand, yes.
Yeah.
Mysterium.
We try to take at least 1 month off after we finish the current.
Puns. The theme is puns. Bad puns.
No, it's not.
I refuse. I will quit.
You're welcome.
Ask us later.
Any other questions? Great.
Where can we look for updates?
Mysterium.net.
Yes.
MysteriumCon on Twitter.
And whatever our Facebook thing is, and Tumblr,
And
and
Twitter.
he said Twitter.
First submission that you guys are going to be expecting.
What?
Submission for logos or whatever you guys have or themes or whatever.
Ask us in a month.
We want to take a month off. Give us a month. Give us a month to sleep. That's about how long you need.
Anyone else? Good. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna add one thing to those.
So there's been some questions about how do you volunteer, how do you help out with this. This is fun to like organize and help put together. So if you are interested, hit us up, committee@mysterium.net. Send us an email if you want to volunteer. It could be something small, it could be something large, but it is fun to do. So please do it, especially if you had fun this time.
Our biggest need is event planning, because we have a lot of trouble. We open event submissions and no one submits events. So even if you don't want to volunteer, you just have an idea for an event, you don't have to run the event. If you have an idea for an event, you can send it to us and we will do our best to make it happen if we like the idea. But otherwise we do filler, like throwing cones at people in escape rooms.
No, I was going to say the same thing about in terms of volunteering in events. I mean, we're not asking you to commit to 10, 15 hours a week. That would be insane. That
But
would
if you
be
want
crazy.
to.
I mean, Also, we're interested in onboarding people really nicely, So if you just give us a ring, right, just drop us an email, we'll talk to you. I'd personally, I know a couple other people, but I'd be happy to do like a 1-hour phone call or hangout with you and say, hey, here's a couple things we do, here's a couple examples. What are you good at? What are things you like to do? And we'll help you find a task that you like. We also talk about event planning for actual events, but sometimes we also need on-site staff. So maybe you're like, I don't know that I want to do a lot of the pre-planning, but I want to help out when I get here. If you've got a skill or talent you think could be useful on-site, drop us an email too. It's really nice to have a list of people who are willing to be pairs of hands, so that if half the people are out to dinner, we can grab a couple gophers and be like, hey, I need you to help me set up this and this and this and take that off the walls. It's simple. It's fun. You might get perks.
If you do
We're all
enough
friendly.
work, you get
Free.
buy your shirt at cost.
Yeah. Shirts 50% off. That's a perk. You can pick your color.
No,
That's
I can pick my color. You can't pick your color.
Some
There's a
people
reason
abuse
I order
their
the
power.
shirts.
But seriously, join committee. We're fun.
So now we are going to quickly open the floor up to feedback. Did you love anything? Did you hate anything? Did you really want us to do something that we didn't do, or do more of something?
Well, there we go. This works. Did you guys enjoy this Mysterium in Orlando? That's a good starting point. So
Raise your hand if you did not enjoy it.
yeah, what sucked?
Yeah,
Let's start
what did
there.
you not like? Yes.
Having to debug a lot of the puzzles.
Fair point.
Yes, that's the other
Fair
thing we
point.
really need is puzzle people, either to make them or beta test them.
Or even suggest ideas for puzzles.
So for this year, mostly, I was the runner on puzzles. I know that Kelly did a lot of those really horribly evil ones, but this year it was just her and I, and it kind of came down to crunch time. So if at any point you're like, I have a really good idea for puzzles, or I'm willing to help beta test at the cost of not doing any of them when Mysterium actually comes back, do feel free to send me an email or shoot me a text message or anything, because it would be really nice to have a team of people and not just two of us, or even just three of us, 1.5 of us, Zib. But yeah, no, so I'm serious. Like if you don't mind giving up being able to do the puzzles here at Mysterium and possibly getting extra prizes for it, then I would absolutely 100% really enjoy being able to work with other people.
For what happened today, I think we definitely need to get Mimiki onto helping out with the puzzles.
So in previous years, we've had complaints about the GPS-based marker missions, and we didn't do that this year, right?
Yes.
Did people like that better? Yes. Does anyone really want to go back to the GPS-based marker missions? Great.
Success.
That was easy.
That solves a lot of problems for us.
Yeah.
As with pencils.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
My only complaint was that there were hardly any trash cans in the
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was up with that? You had to walk miles to find a trash can around
a
here. It
puzzle.
was terrible.
Sadly, that
Yeah,
had
we
nothing to
hit
do
them
with us.
all. They all had a marker in them. Nobody found them.
Yes.
That was a lie.
He wants to see IOHEEC and Gamma Depth tournaments again. Okay.
There's always one.
We took them off because we got the impression that people thought they were getting old and stale. Did people who really wants AOHEEC to come back?
As a tournament.
As a tournament, not just as free play. Okay.
That's some.
Who hates AOHEEC?
All right, we'll take that.
Yeah.
For those of us that don't recognize the acronym, what are you talking about?
AOHEEC is a game that was, what is it, Uru?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, but it uses different symbols.
With 5 people.
With 5 people, yes. And you get little tokens to show that you've won hands, just like you would do in rock, paper, scissors. And you have to play with 5 people. The one year we did do like 17, and it was insane. It was horrible. Like I never want to have to try to score that again. It was awful. It was fun, but it was awful. but it is a card game that you sit around with 5 people and you play a book, a pen, or a beetle, and one beats the other, and it goes around in a circle until someone wins. And we used to do a tournament that lasted all weekend.
For 7 years.
For 7 years.
Tournament wasn't that long.
No, we
just
did
felt
it.
like
We
it was
did
7
every
years
year
long.
for 7 years. There you go. But last year I was like trying to get people to play. It was like pulling teeth. So this year we said, well, why don't we just not? We phase it out a little. But if people are interested or want to learn how to play, we can do maybe like a mini event for it next year.
If you really love Aoheek, we sell the cards professionally printed on our website at mysterium.net. Look in the sidebar.
That is also true.
Ooh.
I think I have a set of those in my room right now, if anyone would like to look at them later.
All proceeds go to the Mysterium Committee Eating Fund. Anyone else? Comments, questions, thoughts? Yes. Scratch paper. Scratch paper on the tables, yes. And more pens.
We'll make sure there's definitely more pens and paper. How's that? And pencils. And erasers.
Yes. Yeah.
Hands up who participated and enjoyed the unconference. Hands up who participated and didn't care about it. That's a good rating.
Hands up who didn't participate but did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes.
One suggestion about the unconference is maybe pre-staging topics before the convention.
Yeah.
We were considering that.
It's based on, there are like professional unconferences that happen, and we based it on that, and apparently it works better there when everyone is showing up specifically for that than it does here.
Sometimes we have to adapt things to work for Mysterium because we're unique in
introverts.
every way, right? So we're still learning how to make it work exactly perfectly for
We're
us.
learning,
so,
it's
yeah.
a process.
We had suggested in the blog post about it that people put topics together that they were thinking about in
Yeah,
advance.
yeah. We'll probably like open pre-submissions or something next year, and then be like, here are the topics. Last chance to put a topic up. Stickers, go.
I'm impressed nobody put stickers on the walls, and we're good.
Yes, thank you for not ruining the hotel. Yes. Yes.
No.
Andrea's going to host that.
No, she isn't.
Are there any cones left? You get a cone.
Yeah.
I saw, yes. Yes, a wheelbarrow convention. What would I just build? Build the best wheelbarrow. The convention. That was Drew.
Yeah. This was Drew's last Mysterium.
Say, Drew, why do you betray me in this way?
Yes. Yes, but we're not going to tell you what they are.
We're pretty open and tolerant in terms of like accepting things. We'll say the things that have been rejected needed to be rejected.
Yes. You didn't want to go to them, or we didn't want you to go to them, one way or the other.
There are certain things historically as well that have not worked well for us that have been resubmitted, and we kind of said, like, this did not work well in the past, and nothing has changed about it, so we're probably not going to accept that.
Lucha.
I really love the travel books. I love solving puzzles. I love getting my stickers. I thought it was super adorable and a really good idea.
So did anybody basically notice that instead of having a con book, we decided to do a mini passport? Did you guys miss the con book? Or you're okay having this? Yeah, that was
Okay,
nice
well,
having
if you
some
missed
stuff
the
in there.
con book, you should have submitted something for the con book.
There's that.
We cannot print a con book with 2 submissions.
Nope, no, we
have
cannot.
those up-
There is a
It's a
minimum
con
of 4
flyer.
pages to print the con book.
Send me things.
But we're glad you liked it. Thanks, Lutra.
Also, get your friends to come to Mysterium, because the more people that come, the more money we have to print con books.
Yeah, a special thank you to first-time attendees, because there's a number of
Yes.
people, and even some people who had never even heard of Myst. So thank you so much for coming.
Do you think you'll come back? Do you think you'll come back, first timers? Yes? Yes? Any of you never want to come back again?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was one idea that we had thought about doing as like an organized dinner this year. There's a place down the street called Sleuth's Mystery Dinner Theater where you have to like solve a murder while you're doing it. I thought that's perfect. That we just didn't have enough people to organize that plus an escape room. The idea of doing a dinner has definitely been thought of before. Is that Mimiki again?
Mimiki, come get a prize.
Yeah. So yeah, having like an organized dinner is definitely something that's been thought of, and I'm sure it will be considered again.
We
for
can't
next
do like
year.
a catered dinner for all sorts of reasons, but we could do like
murdering half the con stuff.
But like, everyone come to this restaurant at this time. Yeah. We tried to have a game session both nights. It was on the schedule. No one played any games.
That's a lie. One group played games in that back
Okay,
game.
one group played some games. We like bought so many board games.
For you.
I should have actually put out and it said on a table.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yep. Yep.
It's definitely been considered. I consider it every year, and then I tend to have enough. I tend to be so busy running the actual convention this year as convention chair that the extra time to put together an unwritten session is a lot of work. I'd be willing to pitch one, say, a couple months in advance because I'm not con chair next year, so I'll have a little more free time committee. We don't do it with. We wouldn't do it with create your own characters because of how
So
long
cute.
that would take. But we could potentially look at putting together a couple maybe a pre-submitted adventure with 10 character sheets to choose from, limited run. You know what? If people are interested in it, when we open event submissions next year, let's get people to vote for it by event submissions open, submit on the form. I'd be interested in an unwritten session. We get enough interest, we'll put together a special blog post with a Google form, get people to sign up in advance. Maybe if we pre-coordinate it, we can get this done. But without initial, what's the converse if you spend 20 hours putting together an adventure and then no one plays it? So remember it for event submissions. Get back to me. I'll talk to y'all.
And that's a general theme issue with us. Like if you remember the escape room we built in 2015, people who were here. Yeah, I was con chair that year, and there's a reason it didn't work so well. So we have very limited bandwidth to get to like make big events, and that's due to lack of people.
Oh yeah, we could get people to volunteer to help us organize and run one.
Yeah, if any of you has ideas for designing and just need someone to build an escape room for you, let me know. You wanted to say things.
Hello, Internet. I will now speak to you, and you alone. Yes, you.
We need some music for that.
You would.
Yes, exactly.
You Internet.
Put on the right filter on the camera, you can walk right up to
Yeah. Would you like to play a game? I just want to thank, real quick, I just want to thank everybody who, for just smiling and just being yourself in front of the camera. That was fantastic. I really appreciate it. And a huge thank you to everyone who put together this conference. It was my first time as well, and it's just a blast. I mean, it's just amazing to meet such a group of like-minded people and unlike-minded people. It's really a blast. If I've not gotten your contact info and you would like to get more updates, or if I filmed you and I didn't get your contact info, I'd love to show you some stuff at some point when it's ready. And there will be a Kickstarter somewhere in the future. So please come up to me afterwards and make sure we can keep in touch. If for some reason you totally forget and you go home, if you can contact anyone here, they can pass it along. And hopefully someday, the story of Myst will be told in great cinematic fashion, and you guys will be a part of it. So thank you.
And on behalf of everybody, thank you so much for working on this documentary. I think we're all looking forward to seeing it, yes? Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yes, we'll be big time.
Oh, you know that'll be on the Mysterium schedule 1 year as filler, or just like the main event, or something.
not filler,
No,
it's a
I didn't mean.
special.
I didn't mean. Yeah, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I did not mean it like that.
He didn't mean to say it out loud.
Yeah, sorry. It will be on the screen. at some
Philipper?
point. Philipper. That's what I meant to say. Exactly. Did you like that, Drea?
No.
That'll be a topic at the punk conference.
The best part about being in charge of FMG is I get to override their decisions.
Tanith hates me. I'm being betrayed right now. Too many puns.
Betrayed.
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm so betrayed. Who would be interested in a convert show tunes to be about mist contest? Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Converting show tunes to have missed lyrics.
Take some Gilbert and Sullivan and put the Book of Atris into it. You know.
Who would be interested in performing? All right.
There's
This
a
is gonna
surprising
happen.
number of people there. I'm kind of impressed.
I saw a hand back there. Yes.
I think he was just
no, I
volunteering
saw-
to perform.
I saw- Come up, perform.
Audition time. Surprise auditions.
Anyone? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. On behalf of Cap and myself, I will definitely want to thank all of the committee members that helped out. Rain's back there. Who else is? Somebody else was
Zib is on
around.
his line.
Zib is over there now. Yeah. Thank you guys. This was. Thank you for all your hard work. This was
Huge
good.
thanks to Drew, who makes the AV happen every year by magic. Even when he's like dying with a fever. Not Fluru, never again. You don't know, you don't want to know.
Yeah, no, I heard about it.
That was the 2009 apocalypse.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really is a legend. It was terrible.
Last chance for yes. So when we find interesting things, the hard part is usually getting people to them.
We were lucky that this one was walking distance.
Yeah, every year it's like, well, presumably enough people will have cars and people are okay riding with strangers. It'll be fine. One year, last time we were at Cyan, we rented a school bus and then sent it home because we had enough people with cars. But yeah, it's this year we got really lucky that it was in walking distance. And it's also an issue of getting people to sign up and getting, you know.
It's almost a guarantee next year.
Yes.
Plan on it.
Yeah. St. Louis has lots of fun things.
There's a Panera Bread and everything.
That doesn't help some people.
Scatter.
Yes.
I just wanted to say awesome hotel selection for both the amenities and everything that was around here.
That's on Odo. Odo has been dealing with our hotel family-friendly junk for since 2008, right? Ish. A few years not, but otherwise mostly since 2008. He's been doing it for a very long time. So we wouldn't get what we get without Odo.
Yeah.
He drives a
Now
hard
he's in
bargain.
charge next year.
Anyone wants to learn, by all means.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some of us have been doing this for a lot of years, and we would like to retire maybe. Or
retirement?
I tried that. Remember?
Yes.
2015? No, something. Anyway, yes. Anyone else? Last chance. Oh, yes.
I just wanted to confirm something.
No. Yes?
Maybe.
What's the question?
7.
It's 42.
Ignore them.
Orange.
I'll ask the question.
This is my first Mysterium, and someone keeps mistaking my Abby for someone here when I wasn't here all the time. And I can confirm now I don't look like what Abby looks like.
We'll put that on the record.
Yes.
Noted
Noted.
for. It's in the minutes.
Write it down, yes.
Gotcha.
Last chance? Well, in that case, Drew.
We'll sing you off with a lovely song.
thought you were going to cue it up to...
I see what's happening.
Yeah, so Mysterium is now over. We thank you for all coming, and we will now have to clean up the room.
Which, if you want to volunteer for next year, you can start this
But
year.
if you don't, we have to ask that everyone leave. So I'm trying to stall the time.
Thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time.
And really, what can we say except you're welcome? Get out of the room, please.